Being a media company implies two things: content and distribution. Content and distribution. Now, there is zero excuse not to be creating content around your brand, your product, your service, your business. You can use this to promote anything. Doesn't have to be a business. It can be anything. Your PTA, your neighborhood association. And if you don't have something to say, create a podcast, start a blog, do a question and answer show. All of it works. Show us your day-to-day process, interview your employees, create a selfie on Instagram, write a couple sentences about the news in your industry, share and reshare others' posts. All you have to do is start. Start, take action. If you're thinking like a media company or a publisher, then you're going to start prioritizing brand. Now, don't get me wrong, no amount of marketing is going to sell a crappy product, but brand is everything you are if your goal is to build something of value. So, for the last 70 years, every business has been selling to us with every single word out of their mouth. And the reason for that is there were only a couple of ways to reach you. And it cost a bunch of money to produce a commercial. It cost a bunch of money to do a billboard. It cost a bunch of money to do a radio ad. So it was sell, sell, sell. But now in the modern digital landscape that we live in, you can produce so much more content. You have access to basically everybody on the planet while still maintaining quality and individuality. This opportunity has created an entirely new frontier, a new way of marketing. Instead of trying to sell, you now have the luxury of creating entertaining or educational content as a gateway to the long-term relationship, and hopefully both entertaining and educational content. This is the difference between building a brand versus being in sales. This is huge. This is the key. No sale required. The content you produce doesn't even have to be related to your product. You can post your favorite article saying, these are the articles you need to read, or you can post about the weather or the news, your users, yourself. Stay focused on bringing value to the end consumer, and you will always build a solid reputation and solid relationships. For example, an air conditioning company mentioned a Wildcat game on Facebook isn't going to confuse their customers into thinking they sell footballs. But what it does is it potentially connects a Wildcat fan to use their service. It also creates a culturally relevant piece of content that adds a human touch to your brand and builds relationships. So not every word out of Phil the pizza guy's mouth is about 2-for-1 pizzas. And lastly, it provides a real and simple way for anyone, anywhere, to begin creating content organically and easily for their product, service, business, or brand.